Over the next 2 minutes, I want to make you think about and reflect on what we call spacing. Now, what spacing is the spacing out of our topics so that we leave some forgetting time in between. And why we do that is because if we only ever teach in blocks and we kind of teach a whole topic and then we test immediately after that, then our children will probably get a pretty good score because all they've been learning is one topic, exactly the same, and then we test immediately after, either the next lesson or the next week. So there hasn't been any time to forget that information, and children generally get a pretty good score because it's still in their short-term memory. But then what happens at the end of a year or the end of a 2-year course or a 3-year course is that they have not done any of that and they suddenly get a way lower score because they haven't had that in their short-term memory, and we wonder why our unit scores are very different to the end of year scores. So what we need to do is build in our curriculum design opportunities to space out some of that content and actually revisit it so that we're continually revisiting that information, allowing our children to almost forget that information nearly. So we work their brains hard and we create a desirable difficulty to actually retrieve that information from previous. Practical ways to do this is to do things like lagged homework, set a homework task on something that they've done 2 or 3 lessons ago. Now the children might say to you, wow, hang on, this is quite difficult. Yes, I know, that's the idea. I'm giving you the opportunity to really work your brain in a desirable difficulty to actually retrieve that information because it's going to help you in the future. So thinking about, rather than just blocking your lessons and only doing one topic at one time and then never revisiting it, actually that's not going to work down the line. Yes, it might get better scores initially. Of course it's going to, because that's all they've learned and that's all you've tested them on. But when we're thinking about assessment, if you've got, let's say, 3 terms or 3 topics, term 1 and topic 1, all you can do is test topic 1. That's all you can do. But in term 2 or topic 2, how can you then do some of topic 1, but also revisiting some of topic 2? And then in term 3, how can you do some of topic 3, 2 and 1? So we're constantly adding that spacing, adding those desirable difficulties and getting our students to use that fetch and carry in their mind of going back. The foundation behind this is a video I've talked about before, which is the forgetting curve. So if you want to look at that, but ultimately, how do we build in periods of spacing and forgetting time so that we can use desirable difficulties to work our children's brains harder to remember information that they may have otherwise forgotten.